My friends, you see, a long time ago, in the heart of Usagadid, a beautiful Efik kingdom, surrounded by lush forests and winding rivers, there lived a feared and lonely creature named Itemodo. He was unlike any other. His skin was tough, like the bark of an ancient tree. His eyes glowed like fireflies in the dark, and his voice rumbled like distant thunder. He lived beneath the Grand Ndomitiat Bridge, a wooden structure that stretched over the mighty Akbandem River, where fishermen paddled their canoes and traders journeyed into the great market of Efik in Sidon. Etemodo was feared by all who crossed this river, for he would rise from the shadows and demand payment. Give me your finest fish, your sweetest plantain, or your ripest mangoes. If not, turn back or face my wrath. He would roar. Deep inside, Etemodo did not wish to be feared. He longed for companionship, for someone who would not run at the sight of him. One evening, as the sun melted into the horizon, casting golden hues over the land, a young princess named Adiara Ikpeyong arrived at the bridge. She was dressed in a flowing oyonyo, an elegant Efik gown embroidered with golden beads, and carried a woven basket filled with delicious treats from the palace kitchen. Adiara was on her way to visit her grandmother in the distant village of Ntangitang, where she often learned old folk tales and the wisdom of the elders. As she stepped onto the bridge, Etemodo emerged from beneath, his voice deep, echoing across the water. "Who dares cross my bridge without an offering?" he bellowed. But Adiara did not flinch. She gazed at him with warmth in her eyes and said, "Good evening, Etemodo. I have nothing to fear, for I bring not just an offering, but a gift of friendship." Etemodo was taken aback. No one has ever spoken to him with such kindness. He narrowed his glowing eyes. "A gift?" he asked, his curiosity piqued. Adiaga smiled and unwrapped a freshly baked ikpankoko, a delicious meal wrapped in cocoyam leaves, rich with the flavors of crayfish, periwinkles, and palm oil. The scent alone made Etemodo's mouth water. She gently placed it before him and said, "Food made with love can heal even the loneliest heart. Would you care to share it with me?" Etemodo hesitated. Was this a trick? But the aroma was too inviting. He took a cautious bite, and for the first time in his life, he felt warmth spread across his heart. The taste was unlike anything he had ever known. Sweet, comforting, full of love. As they ate together, Adiaga listened to Etemodo's story. She learned that he had once been a boy cursed by a jealous sorcerer for his kindness. The only way to break the curse was for someone to see his heart before his appearance. But no one has ever stayed long enough to look beyond his fearsome exterior. From that day forward, Adiaga visited Etemodo often, bringing stories, laughter, and small gifts from the village. Slowly, the fear of him faded. Fishermen began to greet him. Traders left offerings not out of fear, but respect. Etemodo learned to smile. One fateful night, during the great Ekpe festival, when the Efik people gathered to celebrate with masquerades and drum beats that echoed through the land, something extraordinary happened. As Adiaga and Etemodo watched the dancers from the bridge, a warm golden light surrounded him. The curse has been lifted. Etomudo transformed before their very eyes. His rough skin softened, his glowing eyes turned gentle, and his voice became rich and soothing. He was no longer a feared creature, but a handsome prince. The people rejoiced, and the Obam of Calabar declared that from that day forth, Etomudo will be known as the kind prince of Usagede. He ruled with wisdom and compassion, ensuring that no one was ever judged by their appearance but by the goodness of their hearts. And so, the legend of Adiaga and the kind prince spread far and wide, a tale of friendship, kindness, and the magic of seeing beyond what meets the eye. And to this day, when the wind whispers over the Akbandem River, the elders say it's because you can still hear the laughter of a once lonely prince and the princess who saw his heart. Mbemo, the story is told.